turn that up a bit.
Dragon, go ahead and drag it ground.
So I copy that the waste system flush is in work, and 2 more bags were consumed from location 9, bag 204, and that includes the water used for the waste system flush. Is that all correct?
Alright, back to our ISS/speedrun stream.
Bag 204, one of which Bob is in the process of consuming, and the other will be for the waste flush. That is correct.
Perfect. Thanks for clarifying. And secondly,
Put
do
my
we have
tongue a
your
little bit on
permission
that
to come
T.
back on board with video?
Negative. We're going to need about 2 minutes. We're just wrapping up ops here right now.
Copy. 2 more minutes. We will await your confirmation.
Thank you.
Still getting views from the infrared camera that's located right at the center of the Dragon hatch, looking at Chris Cassidy, International Space Station Commander, outfitting that hatch, getting ready for Bob and Doug to arrive. You were hearing communications over Dragon to ground. That was Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley on the other side of that hatch, inside the crew Dragon vehicle, finishing up their operations on the inside for that hatch opening, expected in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Just in a little bit, we're gonna have the boarding, man. I'm excited.
Again, it's been a process to get to this point. Just about 2.5 hours ago, docking to the International Space Station was Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley aboard the first commercial American vehicle to dock to the International Space Station with crew.
Monumental. Ooh, first try, let's go.
Again, we're expecting about 10 to 15 minutes to open up that hatch. One more hatch separating Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley from the inside of the International Space Station. Still looking at Cassidy doing some of the prep work for that hatch. We'll get some great views that Cassidy set up over the past few hours to capture this historic moment today. Be sure to stay tuned in at 12:15 p.m. Central Time, 1:15 p.m. Eastern. We'll start a welcome ceremony, officially welcoming Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley aboard the International Space Station to join the Expedition 63 crew.
SpaceX Dragon on Dragon to ground.
Go ahead.
Anna, you're clear to come on board.
Copy. Clear to come on board, and thanks for your patience with the comm. We are in an orientation that's creating some blockage to receive your comm on Dragon to ground.
Yeah, we figured that was it. No problem. That's part of the deal.
Oh, but I guess far.
Chris Cassidy giving a wave, eagerly awaiting Bob and Doug to come aboard. Just behind him, you see Anatoly Ivanishin and Ivan Wagner, Russian cosmonauts of Expedition 63, standing by. We'll be able to come aboard Dragon here in a sec, get some views from the crew Dragon. We're in a short handover of those communications from the International Space Station. Video and audio should be regaining them momentarily.
And right back we go. Let's go talk to Ludi Jar. Alright, and to the field. Now we're gonna try save our boy from danger. He's being mauled by an enemy. I don't know the names of some of these enemies. A lot of them actually. But one of these goblins, gremlins, whatever they are. Just chewing on him.
Foreground there, Chris Cassidy continuing the prep work for opening up the hatch there. Again, the pressurized mating adapter hatch you see there in the foreground is open. The A-Pass hatch to the international docking adapter is open. Just one more, and that's the hatch of Dragon, the Crew Dragon vehicle.
Alright, let's go get our shrine key, grind very quickly, and defeat Genogris. Dodge Corbo.
Station, Space Signal 2, station is ready for Dragon Hatch equalization.
Station Houston copies. Dragon already when you're able.
Houston Dragon, go ahead.
And Dragon Houston, just looking to confirm that you're ready for hatch equalization.
We are ready as long as SpaceX is ready.
What? Oh, this battle, man.
Okay, Station and Endeavor, stand by for equalization. We're putting it in work. Expected equalization time 4 minutes.
Station copy.
One more. Oh my god, one more. Still green. Minus 0.3. Whew. Okay, we had like deaths everywhere, but let's just try to avoid as many as we can. Okay, perfect skulls. That spider is in a good place, out of the way. That skull spawned in an awesome spot, or he like just wandered down, I guess. That's what we want. We want them out of the way, so they're not in range to kill us. Alright, we've got our side quest item. Out of the way. Cool! Good spawns. I think we're safe. Okay, cool. Oh, sweet, we got triple. Triple is very hard, so I'm glad we got that.
This is Mission Control Houston. We're continuing to equalize the pressure of that last hatch. Behind that hatch is Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley aboard the Crew Dragon spacecraft. We are moments away from opening the hatch and welcoming them aboard
Oh, hell yeah,
the
dude.
International Space Station.
Moments away. Come on, Athena, run away. Don't let those enemies hit you. Ooh, okay for the most part. This is actually pretty fast. Yeah, for Nightmare, this is really quick. Like 30-ish seconds ahead of like a decent Nightmare time, I think. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Good thing I didn't forget. We got close to forgetting there. There we go. Boom. Ah! Okay, it's fine. We will be saving it in this zone. Oh man, alright. Gotta save everywhere.
This is Mission Control Houston. If you're just tuning in, we are standing by for confirmation of the hatch opening between the International Space Station and the Crew Dragon.
Oh my god. Whew, that was close.
The Crew Dragon. Seeing Doug Hurley through the glass on the other side.
Okay, rear harmonic time. Should be pretty good on the split. It should be.
And there's Bob Behnken.
Tea time. Ah, it's very hot. Alright, let's go make our way over. We're gonna now clip through. This split could be pretty
Still
good.
Equalizing that pressure.
Depending on how we go.
Crew Dragon and International Space Station just moments away.
First try. Alright, we're gonna check up on Fina and then head back to the shrine and grind with some enemies. All the way to level 7 and then Nigtilger time. Wait, yes. For some reason I was like expecting the shrine key. I just okay. Didn't really lose much time there, I just brain farted.
Big loop, you are go for hatch opening per the decal, followed by the remaining actions in your procedure 4.400.
Alright, hatch opening time, dude. Finally gonna be let out of the capsule.
Go for hatch opening and remaining steps in 4.400.
Okay, we can dodge everything because we only need like one enemy kill. Okay, I guess it was that one. Run to the left. Wait, no. What am I doing?
The hatch is open 12:02
There we go.
p.m. Central Time, 1:02 p.m. Eastern. Bob Bacon and Doug Hurley opened the hatch to the International Space Station after launching from American soil on a U.S. vehicle for the first time in 9 years.
Hell yeah, dude.
First time ever for a commercially built spacecraft.
There we go. Shout out to SpaceX, dude. Okay, we should be fine. No need to save. And we're 38 seconds ahead with the gold split. That's what we like to see. Three, four. This would be hilarious if this PBs and we have this in the background. Alright, now we gotta make it up there. We lose as little health as possible, just make it to the grind safely. Okay, we're gonna play the whole thing safe up to there, we just don't want to die.
If you're just tuning in, the hatches are open between Dragon and the International Space Station. International Space Station Commander Chris Cassidy now talking with Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken aboard the Crew Dragon spacecraft. That hatch opened at 12:02 p.m. Central, 1:02 p.m. Eastern.
Dragon on the big list, the hatch is open at 5.5, 4.400. I'm counting.
copy. Hatch is open. Great to hear. Thanks.
Okay, that's fine. That's only minimal damage. That guy's out of the way. Cool.
And SpaceX Dragon, it's 5.9. We're going to exit out of 4.400 and transition to 2.102. Crew Dragon ISS arrival through the hatch opening.
I copy. With that, I understand you are complete with 4.400 and will
What
follow
do we
along
do
with
here?
your transition to the ISS procedure.
Fucking hell, this... Oh, I hate this guy. Get out of there. Fuck off. Get out. Out. Out with you. All the way here. Okay, whatever, that's good enough. Okay, cool.
Mission Control, Houston. The crew of Demo 2 just performing a few closeout duties. The hatches are open. They were open 12:02 p.m. Central Time. We're moments away from the Dragon crew aboard Demo 2 to enter the International Space Station. It'll be the first time that Americans will enter the International Space Station on a rocket launched from U.S. soil, built by an American company. The first time ever Americans will enter from a commercially built spacecraft.
Oh my god. It's bound to happen. Oh, fuck you! What the fuck? I hate this brain. To keep saving, because we're probably gonna, like, maybe die a bit. Just wanna minimize that. Minimize, like... Where's this guy? They're both up there. Oh, fuck off. Come back! Where'd he go?
Go ahead.
He's not down here, right? He's like up there.
Chris, we were hoping we could wait to check the mic just before starting the PAO event.
Like he just ran over here. Dude, no. No way he's up here. We're just gonna reload. Screw it.
Okay, copy that.
We went missing. We just disappeared. Now go searching for him. Screw it. This is faster.
Houston Dragon on the big loop and 6 points.
Where are they both?
2.102.
There they are.
IMB duct installation is complete. Go for IMB fan activation.
Houston copies, go for IMB fan activation, that's in work.
What?
If you're just tuning in, you're getting a live look.
Now they're giving me like really shitty spawns. Okay.
Station Houston on two things, Chris. We did hear you over the PAO side of things. That was a good voice check. We might ask you for one more. And then for the Dragon crew, you also have a go for 6.3. That's opening the location 23 and checking for debris.
Alright, let's do this.
6-3 and 1.
Oh my god, I'm cooling.
If you're just tuning in, you're getting a live look. On the left of your screen is a look inside the Crew Dragon on the Demo 2 mission. On the right, the International Space Station. Bob Bacon.
Dragon on the big loop. We are ready for 6.4 and section 4 of the LIO instructions.
Station, we copy. Dragon crew, you are go at 6.4.
Oh, come on, he's faking me out so much, we're gonna die. Really, you have to spawn more often than that. Oh, come on! Dude, I'm so mad. It's not gonna make it. Abort while it's still like quick. It take a lot of time, but Jesus fucking Christ. I hate this stupid boss battle. Some terrible RNG. We're taking so much damage. Oh, this is so
Control
annoying.
Houston.
Oh,
You're
come
getting a
on,
live look at
dude.
the inside of the International Space Station, losing video communication from the International Space Station. It will only be momentary. We'll have those views back to see Bob Bacon and Doug Hurley enter the International Space Station.
Fucking hell.
When they do, it'll be the first time that humans will enter through this hatch
This is
for the
so
first time in
stupid.
9 years.
No, fuck off. Just gonna redo it. Just gonna restart this stupid battle again. Are you kidding me? Fuck you, dude. Fuck this stupid battle. Fuck you. I'm so over it.
Dragon, so we had to get I wrote the procedure from my handed it to them, so that's just a little longer. We copy, Chris.
Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks! Thanks, Virgulian. Appreciate it.
Station Houston on super Chris, when convenient.
Or it's still not too bad. Yeah, well, just jinxing it now. Where we have like 14 minutes or 13 minutes to keep retrying this battle if we need to. It's ridiculous.
And Chris, we're not hearing you in FCC. We are apparently getting it through the PAO. Just stand by. Chris, PAO is working. Call me. Config. I'll call you if we're ready for another check.
Houston and SpaceX Endeavour in 6.5 Lyle cartridge is sealed and installed.
SpaceX copy.
Come on, go in, please. There we go. A few more. Looking okay for health. For now. Okay, still got that one in. We're not doing so great for health anymore. Oh, he's faking us out. Come on, stop. A few quick ones. Okay. Okay. It's like one more transformation. How? Dude, we're gonna die soon. He has to spawn on the next one. Fine, Jesus Christ, I got so mad during that battle.
Chris, we wanted you to confirm that the mic is in channel
Oh
1.
my
It needs to be in
God.
channel 1. A thought here is that it could have been bumped over to 2.
Alright. Out we go. Don't need anything else, we're just heading on out of here. Oh my god, that's frustrating. I'm glad that we're finally past it though. Jeez Louise. Okay, that feels good. Minus 11 minutes, oh boy. That is chunky.
Chris, we see you trying. We're still not hearing you in FCC. We're working on it.
So we have a lot of room for failure if we need to like retry stuff now. No, that one.
And Chris, nothing in MCC. We see you trying. The word here is that as long as that is in channel 1.
Okay, now we come back. Messed us up last time, I think, or some other time.
Station Houston, we're ready for another voice check through the mic.
But okay, we've got like 11 minutes to screw up, so that's pretty good. And then we've got a lot of time save on the last 2 bosses as well, so we should be pretty okay going forward.
Can we have you loud and clear through the mic?
Even if we screw up Pictomos a bunch, we're still fine. I don't know why I went so high, I didn't need to do that. I'm kind of frazzled. Like I have a headache or something coming on.
Dragon on the big loop in 7.1.
SpaceX here.
Alright, we're in the tower, dude. Finally. It's been so long.
In 7.1, it appears that the ABV inner Bravo is open, as well as the PPRV ISO valve.
I copy that ABV inner Bravo appears to be open, as well as PPRV ISO valve.
Just quickly powering so we can just knock those enemies right out.
Yes, we are good with that call and appreciate the status. Thank you.
Alright.
This is Mission Control Houston. If you're just tuning in, hatches were open at 12:02 p.m. Central Time. We are moments away from Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley entering the International Space Station.
Moments away. Glad I didn't miss that while I was being salty during that Vergulian fight. Alright, so let's get purposely caught by the trap and wait in the jail cell.
Again, this is Mission Control Houston, moments away from Bob and Doug entering the International Space Station.
Bob and Doug.
Shortly after they enter, we will conduct a welcome ceremony. There will be VIPs here in Mission Control Houston Figure 1.
They're all closed visually now. We are in 8.3 for both SpaceX and Houston.
Fun fact there, you don't actually lose time if you wait a little bit before checking the jail cell and loot your gemma. You can do that in whatever time you want. It takes the same amount of time for Dougie to break through. You only lose time if you don't check it by the time he would have broken through.
Copies. And with that, Endeavour, welcome to the International Space Station. Please come aboard.
Hey! Welcome, welcome.
Never copies, with pleasure. We'll be there in a second.
One, two, three, four.
Bob Behnken from SpaceX Demo 2 mission entering the International Space Station.
Hey! Let's go, dude! We did it.
Followed by
Woo! Let's go! It's like intermittent clapping. That's pretty sick. Oh, that's cool as. I'm glad I got to catch this live. Alright, we have a lot of time on this split. So we'll get our sword, we'll save as well just in case.
Station Houston, we see you, and it's a great looking photograph. So thanks for that. Stand by one. We'll call you when we're ready for the event in the next few seconds. Got a whole bunch of very happy and grateful people making their way into MCT right now.
I don't actually know if we can do this equip right now, but
the
we'll see.
International Space Station. They entered at 12:22 p.m. Central Time. The station at the time was 262 statute miles over Turkmenistan. Crew all gathered in front of the cameras at the Node 2 forward end of the International Space Station. Just behind them is a hatchway to the Crew Dragon on its Demo 2 mission. We're standing by for a welcome ceremony. We'll have VIPs here in Mission Control Houston ready to greet the crew.
Hey, Korzik. They go pretty okay. We have something finally running. Ooh. Oh my god. Alright, still 11 minutes ahead. But yeah, they're going alright. They're going better now. We're actually getting something kind of far, which is good.
Alright, station, it's Houston on Space Ground 2. Confirm that you are ready for the event.
We're also catching all the International Space Station stuff live, which is good. How are you? How are you going, Korzik?
Welcome to MCC. Please call station for a voice check.
Station, this is the NASA administrator. Can you hear me?
We hear you loud and clear, sir. Welcome to the space station.
Doing alright, that's pretty good.
Thank you, Chris. It's good to see you. And welcome to Bob and Doug. I will tell you, the whole world saw this mission, and we are so proud of everything you have done for our country, and in fact, to inspire the world.
So we should be ahead for a while. We have a lot of time saved going in.
We sure appreciate that, sir. It's obviously been our honor to be just a small part of this. We have to give credit to SpaceX, the Commercial Crew Program, and of course NASA. It's great to get the United States back in the crewed launch business, and we're just really glad to be on board this magnificent complex.
Well, we have some VIPs with us here, and I'm sure they have some questions that they'd like to ask you, but I have one of my own before I...
If this PBs, we should be able to save like a lot of time. We can save like even more time going into the next few fights. Maybe not this one, not Consquire, but Yellow and Mulligan, we could save a lot of time. A whole lot of time.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks in Hawthorne were asking the same question, sir, but we did get probably a good 7 hours or so opportunity for sleep, and I did succeed at sleep, and Doug did as well. So
Mudlarks, you can get it for free? Oh, okay, I'm gonna have a look at it. What was interesting about it?
The Dragon was a slick vehicle, and we had good airflow, and so we had an excellent evening, and just excited to be back in low Earth orbit again.
That sounds great.
Amazing. Well, one of the people that is here with us today is Senator Ted Cruz, and of course he's a huge advocate of America's space program.
I desynced a little on my damageless strats.
So much as we transition from one administration to the next.
Cheapest yet hilarious animations. That sounds crazy.
Like this can have success is because
I'm gonna look that up later.
And Senator Ted Cruz was a leader on a
Oh, okay, fair enough.
the American, the NASA Transition Authorization Act. And because of that, we have had a lot of political support, and we're very grateful for
I'll definitely have a look at it though.
Senator Cruz,
Kind of curious. You've caught me with the interesting gimmick.
Well, congratulations, gentlemen. The eyes of the world are upon you, and everyone is proud of you. All of America is watching you. And today and yesterday represent big days. We're looking at a decade since we've had American astronauts launched on
I think I saved right here,
from
right?
American soil. And I can tell you, I sat with my wife and kids in our living room watching on TV yesterday, and I suspect we did what just about everyone watching did, including both of you. We just held our breath as it took off. And we're glad to see you landed safely. We're glad to see you docked. And so let me ask you, that Dragon is an amazing vehicle. How does she handle?
How does she handle?
It flew just like it was supposed to. It was we had a couple opportunities to take it out for a spin, so to speak. Once after we got into orbit last night, and again today about 20 minutes before we docked. And my compliments to the folks back at Hawthorne and SpaceX for how well it flew. It is exactly like
we could actually potentially get sub 1 hour with this.
We couldn't be happier about the performance of the vehicle.
What do you guys hope to accomplish in your time on the International Space Station?
Well, while we're on board the space station, of course, with the new spacecraft, we do hope to put her through her paces, and so the good ship Endeavour.
How much time from here? Yes, there's a whole lot.
The next week or two here, and hopefully we'll be able to declare her.
I died a lot on your Glixen and Morgan on this previous
We'll be
PB.
able to take some burden off of Chris and his crewmates, Ivan and Anatoly, so that we can keep the space station operating at its peak possibilities. So we're looking forward to contributing any way that we can, and like I said, trying to keep space station as productive as possible.
As a country, we're in the midst of a tough week. We're seeing protests, we're seeing a lot of anger, we're seeing violence. And I have to say, this launch and y'all's docking is a powerful inspiration of what we can do when we come together. Of the power of unity, the power of ingenuity.
Okay, back down we go.
The last question I would ask you is since you have the opportunity to address, in particular, all the young people in America.
The young people in America.
What would you tell them in terms of what we can do when we can come together?
You know, that's a great question. 9 years ago, just about exactly 9 years ago, we docked with Atlantis on STS-135, the last flight of the Space Shuttle program, a 30-year program.
Okay, quick sip.
Folks at SpaceX, folks at NASA, the Commercial Crew Program put their heads together and worked diligently year after year, making sacrifices, working hard, and then 9 years later, American launch.
The real question is, are we going to be able to do that fight without failing it a million times?
One effort that we can show for the ages in this dark time that we've had over the past several months to kind of inspire, especially the young people in the United States, to reach for these lofty goals and work hard and look what you can accomplish.
Thank you, gentlemen. God bless.
Inspirational. So you do well with it on hard now? It's true, but on Nightmare it's like still like noticeably more difficult. Like it's easily a tier above. I'd say that like Pictomos is like basically the same on both difficulties, and Dark Fact is pretty similar, but Yogis and Mulligan like there's like a noticeable gap still. Because you just take so much more damage. But we'll see. We'll see if that practice has come in handy.
Thank you. It's great to be with you guys. I was at the launch yesterday. I just want to say a huge congratulations. And, you know, there was a thunderstorm that blew in about 30 minutes or 45 minutes or so before liftoff. And it was in doubt there for a minute, but it was just an enormous achievement. I just want to say thank you for you guys.
Yeah, if we first try Yogis and Mulligan and Dark Fact, this will easily be sub 1 hour. Because we got 10 minutes to do that basically. And we're in the final mirror maze now. Oh, what is this one?
Great big thank you as well. I have a son who is a Navy SEAL, and I want to thank you for your service there too, Chris. And also,
shout out to the grandson. Definitely doable? Yeah. I believe, dude.
I know you said that the craft, the Dragon handled.
Use the inspirational speeches from the crew to power us up.
With the space shuttle, if one of you would address that, I would appreciate it.
I'd appreciate it.
Well, thank you, sir. It certainly has been a long endeavor for us and our.
Oh wait, we need to go quick.
Namesake spacecraft.
We're gonna use this one more time. This mirror.
We're on board the International Space Station after all that the teams around the country and across America have done to get us here today. As far as a comparison with the space shuttle, both Doug and I took a few minutes while we were accomplishing the approach and docking to, in our spare time, talk a little bit about it. We were surprised a little bit at how smooth things were off the pad. The space shuttle is a pretty rough ride heading into orbit with the solid rocket boosters. And our expectation was, as we continued with the flight into second stage, that things would basically get a lot smoother than the space shuttle did.
Come on, come out. Oh my god, now he tries to come out. Dude, just stop. What the heck? That guy,
we
man.
were definitely
driving or riding a Dragon all the way up. And so it was not quite the same ride, the smooth ride as the space shuttle was up to Miko. A little bit less G's, but a little bit more alive is probably the best way I would describe it.
Alright, we can save if something goes wrong here. But nothing did. It was alright.
Sorry, I have to apologize for actually using the term Miko. It's a little bit confusing between the space shuttle and the Dragon vehicle. So it's a main engine cutoff is what Miko stands for. Those happened at different times in flight for the two vehicles. For the space shuttle, that was when you were all the way in orbit. For Dragon, that was just a little bit after 2 minutes. And then we had the single engine cutoff for second stage when we achieved orbit. So that time under the single engine under Dragon with one engine was more of an experience than the shuttle was for that 6.5 minutes or so that we were under that second stage motor.
Well, I would just like to say, in fact, Doug, did you have something you wanted to add there? I met your mother and father yesterday, Doug, and great folks. They're very, very proud of their son.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully they enjoyed the launch. I know for parents, it can probably be pretty nerve-wracking for them to experience a launch. This was their third, so I'm glad everything went okay, and hopefully it was a good show. We haven't obviously heard or seen any video yet, but we're looking forward to seeing the launch replayed sometime.
I can assure you that it was a great show. It was one of the treats of my lifetime, I would have to say, and many other folks that were sitting there looking all across the country and even the world. And I can tell you, as Senator Cruz said, we've gone through some really rough times.
Oh my god, 35 HP, you kidding me?
And to have that successful launch, you know, the public-private...
Fuck, dude, this is gonna die, I think.
And SpaceX, and you guys being so well-trained, and having it go off without a hitch was a tremendous blessing for our country. And I can't tell you how many emails and communications I've gotten from people that who were so disturbed by what's been going on, transpiring around the country, to have the great news and the wonderful liftoff and everything going without a hitch. So I just want to say God bless both of you. Thank you so very much.
I thought they go super slow because I was really paranoid there. I was like getting in my own head a little bit.
And
take it really slowly.
Thank you, Chris. Y'all are all
Oh,
hey,
Meta.
and we're looking forward to seeing you successfully
Alright,
complete
sub 1 hour possible.
back safely on Earth. God bless.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and just so you guys are aware,
Oh my god.
the show was in fact spectacular.
Oh, this is a rip, I think.
Beat everyone else.
I feel slow as for a second. Oh wait, no, I needed. Oh no, I already clicked the right items. It's fine.
And that includes just so everybody is aware, the whole world saw this. It trended #1 on Twitter. It was the #1 thing talked about on social media in general. This was an amazing moment. And it represents a transition in how we do space flight for
What's
the
happening,
United
dude?
States of America.
Feels really off for some reason.
We're not going to purchase, own, and operate rockets and capsules the way we used to. We're going to partner with commercial industry for access to low Earth orbit, and those partnerships are going to enable our providers to get customers that are not NASA to drive down our costs, and we're going to have numerous providers that are competing on cost and innovation and safety, and we're going to have more access to low Earth orbit than ever before.
Is something off with this boss fella, or is it just my imagination?
On commercial resupply of the International Space Station, not commercial crew to the International Space Station.
Must be in my head, I don't know.
Going to fly, and I know Senator Cruz has this near and dear to him, when we go to the moon. And of course, when we go to the moon, it's going to be done because of the great people here at the Johnson Space Center and so many other centers across the United States of America. But when we go to the moon, we're going to land on the surface of the moon with commercial landers. And of course, we're very proud of the Commercial Lunar Payload Services Program being managed right here out of the Johnson Space Center as well, so that we can take small payloads to the surface of the moon. All of this is leading up to an amazing day where we have humans living and working for long periods of time on the surface of the moon, but doing it with a purpose, and that purpose, of course, is to go to Mars. Humanity is going to explore more and be able to go further than ever before because of the public-private partnership.
What?
We all
Oh
know
my god.
that if the government is
Taking a lot of hits? Yeah, I don't know. It feels weird, man.
If the government is creating the supply, we will always be limited. But when we have partners that are interested in exploring commercially and doing the things that are necessary, to get capital investment, then we're all going to end up better. So I want to just say the whole world saw this. This is a new era in human space flight, and we are so grateful for the service of not just our 2 astronauts that embarked on this mission, but the 100,000 plus people that participated in this mission. Everything from the suppliers to the main contractors to the NASA team, the SpaceX team. What an amazing day for our country and, in fact, for the world. I'm going to turn it over for a second to my deputy, Jim Morhart, who's been a great deputy.
Are you kidding me, dude? Come on.
Gentlemen, congratulations. You know, Jim mentioned going to the moon. And yesterday and today, one, you inspired the Artemis generation, which is our next generation. And that's what this is about. It's really
What? Dude, come on, man. Darkfash, why are you doing this? Probably PB, but just, fucking come on.
Thank you for being at the beginning of it. Thank you so much.
It was absolutely
Why are we taking so many hits suddenly?
It's just a huge team effort across the board from
What the
SpaceX
fuck?
to NASA
Dude!
that made this all happen. We were just the lucky guys that got to fly the rocket yesterday.
Rip sub 1 hour. I'm calling it now, it's not gonna happen.
I have a question for Chris Cassidy. Our crew here decided to be about 3 days late. You got to work them overtime, I presume, now to get them caught up on all the activities that they missed out on.
I already have way too
Any
much
plans for
health
them?
loss there. Rip, we tried. We tried,
well,
lol.
The day they missed out on was a good one for them to skip. It was Saturday house cleaning, but I took care of it for them. We'll catch up next weekend. But in
so
all
many
seriousness,
hits.
We've got a few things to take care of tonight. Make sure we're all safe and
Oh.
we know the plan in case something bad happens. And then we're looking forward to some operational stuff later in
I'm
the
gonna
month.
stop this in case that is what's causing this lag. So I feel like it's lagging, I don't know. Yeah, this feels, I don't know if it feels different or not. I feel like it does. But maybe I'm just imagining it. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I just missed a bunch. We're gonna be here forever. We're gonna be stuck here in this stupid battle. I'm so over it, dude. Oh, why? Freaking dark fact. I don't want to play anymore. I just want to finish. Oh, I'm ending stream after this game. Oh, okay, cool. I'm just bad at this battle now. What do I do here? Dude, oh my god, I'm so annoyed, man. I'm so mad. I'm so mad, dude. Seriously? Why is this taking so many tries? Oh my god, I'm just getting my own head. I need to calm down. What? Okay, no, fuck it. I built that stupid little bridge that, no. I want the field to look nice. Fuck it. It's gonna, the battle's just not gonna end well. Oh my god, that was also a mistake. Being stuck on stuff. Should've waited. Alright. PB'd. Hooray. 102, 38, 84. Okay, cool. It's an improvement. Thanks for the GG. Oh my god. Let's chill out with some credits music. 20-minute time save. And there's so much more time save on the last stupid split. Oh my god. But we did it, at least we PB'd. Getting closer to a decent time. This is still like absolutely shit, but it's far less shit than it could have been. Oh my god. I don't know why that battle was so hard. It shouldn't have been. I'm exhausted. It's always emotionally draining, this goddamn game. But I guess now that we've got a PB, I'll upload this, I'll submit this. And then we're gonna beat it, because this is dreadful. But I wonder how high up on the leaderboard we are. After the credits scene plays through, I'm gonna check that. We lost almost 8 minutes on that fight. So we have seven and a half minutes of time save on the last split now. So I guess what we have to keep in mind. I guess we'll be back tomorrow to grind this out. So hopefully we can just PB again tomorrow. Gold a lot of splits as well. Sum of best is now 53 minutes. Hey Meta, thanks for the GG. Appreciate it. How is the any percent race Dark Souls thing going? Do I have to press a button? No, okay. Felt kind of like just waited around for a bit. I'm sorry I was so salty during this run. I have like a little bit of a headache, I think, and that's like altering my state of mind a little bit. But I'm glad we still PB by a shit ton of time. And we still have plenty more time we can PB by. I wonder if we beat. I feel like we. This game definitely makes me salty sometimes. I feel like I'm usually okay, but Nightmare, man, the higher difficulties, they really do. They get to me. Especially when it's on stuff that's like meant to be easy. Dark Fact isn't meant to take 7 minutes to defeat. Like that's just it bothers me so much. But I guess that's the nature of speedrunning, man. You just gotta. There's just times when it just makes you frustrated. But it's good. It's good to experience those emotions, you know. I only get frustrated because I care. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like stock up. If I want to do a 24-hour stream, or attempt like some long stream for the as a 200 follower special, I'm gonna need to stock up on supplies. And also work out what exactly we're gonna be doing. Play a few games. It's such a long stream. Don't know if we're gonna do any speedrunning, probably not, just because that takes a lot more energy than just playing stuff. Make sure you take plenty of breaks. Yeah, a lot of breaks. It's gonna have to be a lot of like making sure everything. I've seen like it go wrong and other people try it and like it's just kind of it's a toll on your body. So if I do that, I might have to like skip the stream that would have happened the next day anyway. Because right now I'm trying to stream like 4 hours a day at least. So if we do the 24-hour stream, we would not be streaming the next day probably. Or like whenever the next kind of stream would have been. And also just during the stream we would need to take a break like every like 2.5 hours. I'd need to eat as well, so that I could just eat on stream or something. I'm gonna figure out exactly what we're doing. But while I say that, I still have to check if I actually can manage to do that. Because I work full time right now. So it might just be the case that I won't have enough time. Like there might not be like a series of days where I can like do that, sleep, and then go to work. Okay. But worst case scenario, if I can't manage that, then we're gonna do like a long stream anyway. To be continued is to eternal. Alright, let's have a look. Where do we stand on the leaderboard?